Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kiara, and this week on the Unique 8, the topic is Storytime Week. So, today I'm going to be telling the story of how I snuck into a house. Okay, so how this happened was, I don't remember when it was. I know it was this year, like this school year. Me and my mom were looking at this house, which just happened to be right down the street from my best friend Amanda's house. So I was at Amanda's house one day, and so we decided, oh yeah, this will totally be a good idea. Let's go check this house out. Let's go see what's inside. Because at this point in time, me and my mom had never went to go see the inside of the house. So me and Amanda thought, oh yeah, that'll be cool. Let's go look around. Let's go see what's inside. Let's go see what the rooms are like and all that stuff. So before let me explain something. So we go visit the house in the same day a couple of times. So the first time it is bright outside and we just go look. We go just surveillance the area, I guess you can call it. We just look around. We go back. We wait till it's darker, so it's harder for anybody to see us because there's neighbors all around on all sides of the house except for the back. Yeah, so when it's dark, we walk down the street and we go into the house. So we go around, all the doors are locked. And so the way the house is set up is there's a porch on the front, and then if you walk up a set of stairs, you can go onto a balcony in the back. So it's pitch black outside. So we're walking up the balcony to go in the back, and I'm just looking in the house. And so there's nothing to see. All the windows, all the doors and stuff are locked. So yeah, so we go back down and we go in the backyard. There's a trampoline and a swing set in the back of the house, probably from the previous owners or whatever, but they come with the house. If you buy it, they'll stay there. They're not gonna move it. So we're jumping on the trampoline I was, because Amanda was scared. She's a scared cat. So I was jumping on the trampoline and playing on the swing sets and all that stuff. And we posted it on Snapchat. It was so funny. And so the crazy part is we're about to leave because we start hearing weird noises. And so under the house, under the balcony part that's on the top, there's an under part where it leads to the basement, and it's a big empty space. And so Amanda's standing there looking out to see if people come, because there are nosy neighbors all around. And so we're trying to get out, and people keep driving by. So every time somebody drive by as we're walking out, we literally drop to the floor and lay down, and so nobody would see us. So we're walking, and every time we're walking, we drop to the floor. So cars kept driving by and all that stuff. It was crazy. And then so we finally make it out of the house, of the backyard part. And there's this lady, the lady who lives next door, nosy little woman. She came and she's like, oh, what are you girls doing? And Amanda didn't even speak. She just turned into a mute meese, and I just had to do all the talking because she obviously wasn't going to talk, and this lady was questioning me. So I was like, oh, nothing. And then so the lady was like, well, what are you doing back there? And I was like, oh, nothing. And then she's like, okay. She obviously didn't believe me. Because, if you get a new neighbor, you know that you got a new neighbor. You're not going to be, clueless of who lives around you. Everybody who lives around you, you basically know them because you guys see each other often. And this woman obviously knew that nobody lived in that house. So to see me coming out, she was like, what are you doing? It looked suspicious because we were, rolling, dropping from the floor. We were acting all jumpy. So I was like, it was weird. So if you walk down the street a little more, Amanda's house is that way, so we're walking down this way more, so it doesn't, because we don't want her to know which direction that we came from. So we're walking down, and we're just so jumpy at this point, because the woman was just questioning us, and we just got really freaked out. So we were getting really jumpy. So the police makes it even better. The police kept driving, patrolling up and down the streets for who knows why, because they usually don't patrol up and down the streets. Like, we live in a pretty good neighborhood, so they usually don't go up and down. So they just kept driving back and forth and back and forth. And we were getting scared. We were like, nope, we gotta get out of here. Like, no. And the more further we walk down this way, the less streetlights there are. So the darker it's getting. So we're just like walking around. We literally walked like a complete circle around like the town. So guess what we decided to do after we end up back in our house? Decided that we were gonna go back. Because I wanted to go back and like really, I wanted to go look at the house, because at this point in time, like, I had my heart set on getting this house, and I really wanted it. So I wanted to look at it. I wanted to see what was inside and all that stuff. And it was also like the perfect location because it was right down the street from one of my best friends, and we hang out all the time, so our parents wouldn't have to drive us to each other's house. Like, it just made everything easier. So we go back to the house, and there's the woman who lives next door has a basement downstairs. And the basement, you can see into, because it has a window, you can see into the house's backyard. There's somebody downstairs that sees us in the backyard. There's a light on, and somebody comes up to the glass, and they see us. So we're just getting creeped out. We're like, YOLO, like, live it up. So we're still in the backyard, like, messing around, walking around. And then on the other side, on this side, there's also another neighbor, and they also have their lights on. So both people on either side are home. So we're walking, we're still in the backyard, like, just doing nonsense. Like, we're not even doing anything at this point. We're just messing around because it's fun. So we're deciding, okay, like, enough is enough. Like, we need to come out of here now. And I kept hearing weird noises, like animals were running around, and I was not with that. I was not. So I was like, we need to go. And so we're leaving, and we see the same lady again. She's asking, she legit just kept asking, like, what are you guys doing? What's going on? Like, what are you guys doing? No, I was not with it. I was just like, nothing. I just kept saying nothing. She obviously didn't believe me. And the police kept strolling back and forth, which was making me even more scared. And yeah. So after that, we basically just decided to go home because I was not trying to get in trouble with the cops. I do not think my mom would appreciate that phone call. But yeah, that was the time that I snuck in to my house, kind of. So that was the time I snuck into a house. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.